Okay, so this is page 5 on 10.1, Study Guide and Intervention for Sequences of Functions. Arithmetic sequence is a sequence of numbers in which each term is found by adding the common difference to the preceding term. So in the box it gives you the formula that we're going to use to find the nth term. A sub n equals a sub 1 plus n minus 1 times d. A sub 1 is the first term, d is the common difference, and n is what place that number is in the sequence. So find the next 4 terms. This is example 1. Find the next 4 terms of the arithmetic sequence, 7, 11, 15. Then graph the first 7 terms of the sequence. So what that means whenever it's talking about what n represents, seven is the first number, so n would be 1 for 7. 11 is the second number, so n would be 2. 15 is the third number, so n would be 3. Okay, so that's what the n represents. It just says what order it is in the sequence. All right, so first we're going to find the next 4 terms and then graph the first 7 terms of the sequence. Find the common difference by subtracting 2 consecutive terms. So I can take 15 minus 11 or 11 minus 7. It doesn't really matter. Either way I do it, I'm coming up with the difference is 4. So to get the next 4 terms, I'm just going to add 4 to the number before it. When I add 4 to 15, I'm going to get 19. And 19 plus 4 is 23. 23 plus 4 is 27. 27 plus 4 is going to be 31. Okay, so I got the next 4 numbers. Now to graph it, I'm going to use the order the number is and the number itself. So like 7 is the first number, so that coordinate is going to be 1, 7. 11 is the second number, so that coordinate would be 2, 11. The next one would be 3, 15. Now, whenever you're doing these problems on the worksheet, you don't need to write the coordinates down. You do need to write the next 4 terms that they're asking for, but you don't have to write these coordinates down. 19 is the fourth number, so that's 419. The fifth number is 23, so that's going to be 523. The 27 is the sixth number, so that's 627. And then the last number is the 7th in the sequence, so that coordinate is 731. Any questions? And then you're just going to plot each point on the graph that they give you on your worksheet. You don't connect the points. Okay, it's not an equation. It's just separate points. Everybody good? Okay, so let's look on the other side of your worksheet, page 6. Okay, what we just did is an arithmetic sequence where you add or subtract to get your next number. This side is for a geometric sequence, and you're going to be multiplying to get the next number by a fraction or a whole number. Okay, so your geometric sequence, the common ratio, you're going to take the last number given, divide by the number right before it. So you're dividing by consecutive numbers. And that'll tell you what the ratio is, what you're multiplying to get the next number. Then you have the nth term of the geometric sequence. A sub n equals a sub 1 times r to the n minus 1 power, where a sub 1 is the first term, r is the common ratio, and the n is what number it is in the sequence. Okay, so for your example, it says find the next 3 terms of the geometric sequence, 2, 6, 18, and then graph the sequence. So to get my ratio, I'm going to take the last number, divide by the number before it, 18 divided by 6, and that's going to be 3. You could take the second number, divide by the first number, just 2 consecutive numbers. It doesn't really matter which ones you use, as long as they're consecutive. You're going to get the same ratio. Okay, so to get the next number in the sequence, I'm going to take 18 times 3, and that's going to be 54. 54 times 3 is 162. 162 times 3 is 486. And now I can write down my coordinates and graph the points. So this first term, the coordinate would be 1, 2. Second term, that coordinate's going to be 2, 6. Third number, that coordinate is 3, 18. So you want to graph all the points, not just the ones that you found, right? And the next one is going to be 4, 54. 5, 162. And 6, 486. Whoops, forgot the 6. Okay, and then just plot those points on your graph. Any questions?